Welcome everybody to One Tree Hill. I'm your boy Paige here.
Hey, I'm back from Missing in
Ah,
Action. I'm Dave.
yeah, Dave over there spending 3 days in the Barclays Center with a sleeping bag and a fucking
Mm-hmm.
tent in the parking lot.
Dave C, aka Black Mamba, you know.
Black
Yeah,
mom, nigga, nigga. You can't steal other niggas' nicknames.
It's because when he posted his Solid Snake cosplay, niggas kept calling him Black Mamba.
Man,
I would have fought each and every one of them. Or not do that little sneak up choke move that you can do in the Metal Gear games. Just keep pressing square.
Stop it.
What? You never did that in Metal Gear?
Yeah, you
Just keep pressing square.
Yeah.
I just hitting a box, and then I was garbage at the game, and then I turned it off. Then I got a Game Shark, and then I beat the third one.
Well, Metal Gear Solid 3.
With the Game Shark.
Nigga, I ain't playing nothing fair and square back then, man.
Dog.
Netflix is developing a sequel to the Death Note movie. That's not wrestling.
But we ain't
That's not-
talking about Death Note. We talking about these 800 days of wrestling. in the
We
past
consumed so much wrestling
fucking-
in the weekend.
I consumed it live.
Nigga,
Jesus.
yeah, way too much wrestling. Niggas got wrestleitis, nigga. Shit.
Yeah, we got 4 days of straight wrestling. We had 4 days of straight wrestling.
Yeah, I'm happy I watched SmackDown at home. Even though I would have just watched Raw.
That was a good ass episode of SmackDown.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw SmackDown. I ain't see Raw, but this time it ain't my fault, man.
Oh yeah, because you
When we get
Yeah,
when we get to Raw, like I'll explain like how the crowd reacted on Raw. It was so like,
So now that we're not burnt out from the weekend's festivities, how do we look back at the weekend shows?
Let's see.
NXT Takeover.
I thought they were great. Like
Yeah.
I genuinely enjoyed SummerSlam. Like
Yep.
I can't sit there and say, I didn't like this match. I liked everything.
Mhm.
It's just some finishes were dumb. But as a whole, match quality, there was really good.
Yeah, because as a whole, we counted out 2 disqualifications and SummerSlam, the second biggest show of the year,
Yeah.
and 3 squash
You had
matches.
3 squash matches, one being unexpectedly a squash match, even though we should have known it was a squash match.
Which
Braun
one was that
Strowman.
one?
Braun and Kevin.
You thought that was gonna be a squash?
No, I
No,
thought
he
Kevin
said
had.
unexpectedly. But
Oh
he
yeah, I
said
didn't think
no.
that was gonna. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
I kind of
I
didn't
thought
think
Kevin.
Alexa and this girl was gonna be a squash either. But
I thought Kevin was gonna have something up his sleeve. Like, nah, he just got washed.
So it's
If
pretty
he
much
has
like
no
the same.
sleeves.
It's like the same situation with him and Goldberg. That's exactly what that was.
that sucks. Yeah. I hate that. I hate that match.
He fucking slammed him on this
I hate
steel.
that fucking match. Goldberg and Kevin Owens. Fucking hate that match.
Yeah, Kevin Owens just rolled out of the ring like 5 times, and then he finally got in. And Jericho's music played. He turned around, spear, jackhammer. Yep.
Ball game.
Hmm. Because the way Goldberg is normally booked, yeah, he needed a distraction from Chris Jericho to be able to spear and jackhammer Kevin Owens. But
Which is funny because there was years where Jericho and Goldberg had beef with each other.
hmm
It's funny.
Real life and
yeah, Greenberg.
Yeah, real life. Yeah. It's funny, like you think time heals everything. Nope. When Goldberg went into WWE, oh you motherfucker, don't you think I forgot what happened down in down in Atlanta?
Yeah, they were supposed to have that match, and then they never had the match.
Nope. It's crazy. Time doesn't necessarily heal everything, especially in wrestling.
Yeah.
Unless you're old.
Nah, man.
Then you get
Fuck
to be in the Hall of
Hogan.
Fame. Brother. Oh, I don't know it's being recorded, brother. I'm sorry.
Yeah, watch what you say. You never know when you're being recorded.
That's such a bullshit
Mhm.
response.
Yeah.
Such a bullshit response. Like, you don't say that. This is the one chance you had to, like, even if it wasn't genuine, to, like, try to seem considerate of what you did. No, I didn't know it was being recorded.
Nope. Old people don't know how to do that.
Senile. These are the motherfuckers that are out here voting.
hmm
But anyway. But Saturday and Sunday shows are really good. It was a pretty good weekend.
Takeover was kick ass.
Yeah, Takeover was awesome.
I seen the nigga legit take a super kick straight to the jaw while he was upside down in the air.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that live, and I was just like,
That's like how, like, Daniel Bryan's out here. Yeah, my neck. Paige, yeah, you know, my neck. These niggas at NXT, hold my beer. Do a
Hmm.
fucking backflip. Get kicked in the fucking jaw.
Yeah. It's like, yo, man, I'm gonna take this mean ass tumble, cost myself a damn match by kneeing my own self off of a stage.
Yo, blowing my knee out. Like, what's going on? But it was great. Kairi finally won the belt.
Yep.
That was she won it in a clever way too.
Kairi.
Yeah, she reversed the. I don't know what she called her. Is it Karafuda clutch?
Yeah.
Yeah, she just reversed that into a bridge, got the pin. I was like, oh shit, I ain't even know it was a 3 count.
The
I thought she
Kairi.
kicked out.
I'm so happy. We're still happy.
Me and my boss, Kyrie Zane fan, a Velveteen Dream fan.
The dream.
And anybody who didn't see fucking Triple H's little shit with Kathy Kelly on fucking Facebook Live, he didn't completely project it, but Triple H was low key heated about that call me up vent shit on his face.
Yeah. I mean, there was a conference call saying that he didn't know it was on his tights until he saw it on the hard camera.
Shit.
And when they asked him, I think they asked Velveteen. No, they asked Triple H about it, saying that, oh, people thought that was about Vince. It's like, no, Velveteen had a friend named Vince who lost his phone. So I don't know if he's just trying to like defend him from something or something, but there's something's going on there. But man, like, you know, like, do you not see them walk by you in gorilla position? Like,
He probably had it covered the whole time.
with what?
He probably doesn't look at his ass. He probably just doesn't look at his
Yeah,
ass.
man, I ain't
Like,
looking at them do ass. I ain't gay, man. I
No, but
got
they
my
walking
wife who
by.
got millions of dollars.
I'm gonna get
this cushy
Velveteen Dream's
pussy.
ass.
he probably wasn't looking at his ass, and he was just like, "He's a good match."
He's like, yo, man, go out there and do work. He's like, oh, I will. Call me up, Vince. What the fuck?
Come backstage. What the fuck, bro? I thought you would like it. No.
He's like, nigga, I'm trying to build you up. He's like, what you call me? No, don't worry about that.
Nigga. Like, what'd you say? Nothing. Nigga. Like, damn, Hunter. But we do have a new Universal Champion.
And
That was the
Romy Reign.
Oh, Romy Reign, nah.
so do we think that was the reason that Braun Strowman teasing cashing in was to keep people in the house?
Yes.
Yes.
Because people were leaving.
Yo,
I can tell you that. I can tell you that first thing. People were leaving.
I thought he was going to catch in before that. Like,
Yeah.
that's the reason why they did that. They made it seem like he's going to
Yeah, I
catch
thought he was
in
gonna make it a
before that
triple
by
threat. Yeah,
by
like-
squashing Kevin Owens.
That was the
Yeah.
reason.
And I thought
Like,
they were gonna do a triple threat because he came out before even the match, like
No
before the
lie.
match even started.
No lie, when they showed the face-off screen between Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns, people were leaving the arena. He was like, "Yep, I'm out." I was like in my section, even after the shuffle of dooms that was going on all night there.
Then we found out that match was supposed to go another 20 minutes.
But Vince is too scared.
Vince called it during the match, saying that he didn't want the fans to start booing Roman.
And they muted the crowd, and then that showed my video.
Because
They muted, yeah. I had a feeling we said, yeah, like, yeah, they
He's
muted
like,
that.
said, how long were they muted? He's like, they mute. He said they booed him the whole entrance, and then we showed him the video as soon as he came back from the show.
And then the room fade. The same way notice, I'm like, yeah, they muted the hell out that crowd.
And Dave didn't get to see the giant dog hit.
Oh, that's huge.
Oh yeah, because of the CG.
Again, fucking dude, like, yo. Freaking gigantic dog face. Like, oh my god. It was cool. It was cool. It was a really good show. I wasn't disappointed with probably one of the better shows of the year.
Yeah, but I think if they had the match go on and like nobody did anything to Braun the whole match, I don't think the crowd would have booed. Because Braun already said, yo, I'm cashing in whoever wins the match.
Mm-hmm.
So the crowd could have just went on, like, been there, like, because they weren't shitting on the match while the shit was going on.
Man,
because
wait till I have to explain the Roman Reigns. I mean, the match night after.
Yeah, I ain't even see that because no internet.
That crowd was rude. I hate marks, but we'll go into that later.
No, we can go
What if
into
they were
that
just
right now because you was there.
Oh man. Alright, so we're gonna jump to Raw then.
going to Raw anyway?
So the first match was Bobby Lashley versus Baron Corbin. Um, and I was in a suite, but I also heard it in the crowd in front of me because I was just there, and people were just shitting on both of those superstars. Like people were like Bobby Lashley's trash. I don't know why do you think they having this match first is a good idea. This is and that. It's like just get out the ring, blah blah blah. And I'm just like, dudes, really?
They don't enjoy anything.
They don't enjoy anything. And
But what I did
people,
like was how
there was a moment when they were chanting in this match, and Bobby Lashley looked at the crowd, and he just had that stance, like, really?
Mhm.
And then he just kind of went back to do what he had to do. And then when the match was over, he got cheered. I mean, you get the fan reaction, but that whole time, that crowd was just not into it.
I missed the Impact Zone. They were quieter. I never heard you guys until I watched the match back.
And then,
because they were throw pipe cheers in. I know.
and then the Apollo Crews tag match, they were just too much.
Down there.
Did they go against the Authors of Pain again?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
it's
then
nigga, I ain't even seen
They
the show
are
and I already
destined
knew.
to do it forever.
and that happened, and
But
then
we did get a post match promo on YouTube saying that Titus Worldwide are rethinking their strategy because they're tired of losing.
But
And then they kept-
Didn't they win like 2 matches against them though?
They won a singles and they won a tag.
Yeah, 2 matches, nigga.
Yeah, and then I think they lost this one.
Yeah, and then that happened, and I just had this kid who was just talking so much shit about Titus O'Neil and Apollo Crews. He was like, Apollo Crews like is a terrible wrestler. I don't know why he was there. And I'm just like, you Hot Nation? I was like, I was all thinking in my head, but I was like, can't.
He's right though. No, he's not. Dean Ambrose had his first match back with a lot of new moves. I'm trying to remember from the top of my head, but he did not wrestle like he usually does.
Shout out to Seth Rollins for having an Infinity, for having Thanos' suit, and then in the Infinity boot.
So how do you feel about Roman giving the man that never got a rematch for the belt a rematch for the belt?
I like that.
Yeah. About time, nigga, fighting champion. The champion is there.
Yeah.
See, instead of saying the champ, he can actually say the champ is
The
here.
champ is here. The fighting champ is here.
Yeah. That match was interesting too with the crowd.
So I'm wondering, Kurt was given a vacation. Corbin is the interim. He's the acting general manager.
So Constable, GM.
Yeah, there's a little tidbit going around that they're doing that so Kurt has more time to train for a full-time in-ring return.
That and Baron Corbin is going to give Brock Lesnar his rematch.
Hold on, full time.
Full time.
Full time. He's going to wrestle full time again?
Allegedly. Supposedly. I don't know about that one. We'll see.
Yeah.
As long as he stays off the drugs and he's not in pain.
He is.
Yeah,
That's
but
what I'm saying.
type old nigga.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if he can do, like, once in a while, sure. Like, it's not like Daniel Bryan. Like, if he can, once in a while, it's fine. But if he's going to do full time, then.
Maybe he's training for a match in Australia.
Probably.
Yeah, but yeah, because I remember, what was it? I remember they had a table for 3 and also they had some other things where basically, no, they had 2 table for 3s where people alluded to the fact that, what was it? Sting doesn't know, not Sting, Kurt Angle didn't know how to slow down in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
Like they said, it's just like a giant ass workout. Trying to wrestle him, and then it was. He said basically when he got the TNA, that's the first time when he learned that he needed to slow down.
Yeah. I think Sting was like, he was like blowing me up in the ring.
Yeah.
It's like, slow down.
Did he say he can't tell Kurt Angle to like toss him outside the ring so he could get his breath?
That was funny. His match against Ric Flair. It's like, we got 30 seconds left in the match. Throw me out of the ring.
Yeah,
like, wait, what?
Yeah.
We got 30 seconds left. Throw me out of the ring. Throw me out of the ring. Like, we got to finish the match. Throw me out the ring. What else happened on Raw? Some dude showed up by the name of Kurt Hawkins. that really wanted to end his losing streak against Elias.
Yeah.
And I honestly thought it was going to happen. I honestly thought Kurt Hawkins is going to.
What, did he actually get to have a competitive match against him or something?
He had offense, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
word.
Yeah, Elias was out doing his little concert thing, and then Kurt Hawkins' music
After
starts
his
playing. Yeah.
after his guitar broke the night before.
Which is funny because, I mean, that's questionable. Elias is sponsored by Fender, the makers of his guitar. That's not good PR. Like,
Is he really
It's
sponsored?
yeah,
by
he is
Fender?
sponsored by Fender.
Maybe that's just WWE just doing a spot.
Yeah, but that's terrible considering that's his sponsor, and you're just gonna have his guitar break
Yeah.
in front of national television.
But people know wrestling.
What,
people
like
know
Eddie?
wrestling.
What,
Even though
it broke,
wrestling's-
it broke again on Monday?
Nah.
No,
Oh.
no. It's like, I mean, that'll be terrible if it broke again on Monday. That sucks. They said they canceled. I don't know if they canceled it or they. He was supposed to have like a little mini concert in New York on
They
Saturday,
did.
and I think
WWE blocked it.
yeah, they blocked it, and then they said they were gonna have him perform instead at SummerSlam, and then they just do the shit where he breaks his guitar. Damn,
He
dog.
looked like mad sad and just walked away.
Yeah. How are you supposed to promote the album?
He actually legitimately had like had an event, and then it wasn't WWE sanctioned, and then they blocked it from happening.
Nigga,
crazy.
let the nigga fucking sell some albums. Nigga, promote himself.
Yeah, promote himself. The day his album dropped, people kept cutting him off on stage.
Oh, that was funny. I don't care what
He
nobody
was trying to
says.
perform.
That was funny. He got cut by like the women. It was just that was great. And then when he actually did have a spot, Kurt Angle comes up and be like, "Yeah, it's yours." Like, so why'd you cut him off?
Yes.
And then when he actually had the shit, he just said, "Fuck this, I'm out."
Had a 6-woman tag match with the usuals versus the usual.
Oh, Charlotte, Becky, Ember Moon, Becky,
Man,
Sasha,
Sasha, Bailey, Ember Moon versus
Ember Moon.
the PMS squad.
versus the Riot.
And the Riot Squad won. Which
And
Cole drops the line. And the numbers game. Like,
You know,
the numbers
3-on-3.
game proposed again. I'm like, yeah, it's a 6-woman tag match.
You know,
Triple H came out. Triple H
word.
came out. And he cut a promo building up his match against The Undertaker at Ostoreria.
He was like, "You want you to do a match against her?" Like, yeah. Want you to do it against
Yeah.
Undertaker? Hell no.
And the crowd chants, "You still got it." Not
Yeah.
Triple H.
I don't know about that because I saw that John Cena match.
Matt, that was a 10-star match.
Nah, nigga. No, if you go off of the crowd's reaction,
Shit
yeah, it
broke
was
the
10
records.
stars, nigga.
Shit. It's funny because I kind of was going off because that was when I was typing that ridiculously bitch ass fuck ass paper. So that I only took a break to watch Joe versus Shinsuke versus AJ, but I had the screen on the side and that crowd was just
Yeah.
and I'm looking over, I'm just like,
Nigga, I
oh,
watched the... Like, yo, I tried because, like, I had to work that day. So then I came home and then I tried to watch a replay. That was the first match, nigga. I had to turn the shit off after that. Yo, I was like, yo, I'm done. I was like, that match was boring as hell, yo. So I just heard the crowd, yo, and I'm like, nigga, what?
That is nuts. So you phoned it in and the crowd was just losing it.
Mm-hmm.
That was hilarious. Okay. We had a women's championship presentation with Stephanie McMahon in the middle, as always, and all the other women around the ring. However,
except
Nia Jax. Nia Jax has been missing for God knows how long from Monday
but
Night Raw.
she's dating Luke
Luke
Gallows.
Gallows.
Shouts to Luke
Hey.
Gallows. Shouts to Luke Gallows.
Sorry,
My boy.
Taj. Sorry, Taj.
Yeah.
You took it.
My boy Luke. He upgraded from Amber.
Yeah, because now Taj want Nia Jax, and he gonna have to fight new Luke Gallows, and then the nigga gonna fucking catch that nigga in the headlock and call him a nerd.
That must be so. They must be so fun to be around with if they're dating, because those are two jokesters.
That's probably why they got along so
Yeah,
much.
like they're two big time jokesters, especially Luke.
It'd be funny like Nia Jax leaves and they all
Those
leave.
two.
They go to Nia Jax is a female Bullet Club member.
She wouldn't be doing nothing.
Nope.
Next, you know, she gonna walk around saying too sweet.
Yeah, but she won't be doing anything because
Yep.
there's no female representation in the Bullet Club.
In New Japan, yeah.
Anywhere.
Yeah,
No, no,
No.
not even Brandy Rhodes.
the closest.
Very,
That's the
very
closest.
rarely, yeah.
Come on, yo, fucking Luke Gallows' ex-wife was the
Got
Bullet
muffin
Babe.
ass.
She just kind of showed. Oh yeah, muffin ass.
Muffin ass.
Yeah,
Peter.
basically any of Yujiro Takahashi's hoes.
Yeah. Except Mao. Mao's a LIJ fan now. She graduated.
Yeah,
What?
I want to see Nia
Yeah.
Jax back. I want to
She
see
has a
Nia
rep
Jax
she
back
has a
on
Red Bullet
TV.
Club in like 2 years.
She's in the poster for Evolution, so I want to see more Nia Jax when she's back.
She going
Same with
face.
Asuka.
The
They probably
face.
gonna put a sticky note over.
Wait, CM Punk, right?
Yeah,
When they had the poster in the office and they just put a sticky note over his face.
Wait, really?
Yeah. I forgot all about that.
and now I feel like it's a missed opportunity because people could have went to Twitter when that happened and
Wait, that was
fuck
on
it.
Raw.
It was an episode on Raw, yeah.
It is like I'm saying it's a missed opportunity when it happened, and people could have just went like, "This is WWE when it comes to CM Punk right now." And then there was like this one episode of Ed, and Eddie with fucking what was it? Ed and Eddie was walking around Double D's house and stole his sticky notes, and then fucking Ed was just putting them on the back of Eddie's head and going sticky note, sticky note.
I'm trying to find a picture of the sticky note to show Dave.
It was years
Yeah,
ago.
yeah, I
You
got it
found
right here. Yeah, here you go. I'll just share my screen for a bit. It was the Royal Rumble poster for 2014. There you go.
Damn, that disrespect.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, really? With the Warrior? Wow.
The Ultimate Warrior.
That's still crazy. He died after his reappearance, 2 days after his Hall of Fame induction.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about timing.
That promo was just scary. It's almost like I always say, like, but that dude died of like a heart attack. But the promo he delivered was like he knew something was gonna happen. Like sheesh. But yeah, we had the women around the ring. We had Stephanie in there presenting. It was supposed to be a championship presentation of Ronda Rousey, but Ronda and Stephanie in the ring together are two combustible.
So, are we gonna have the Stephanie McMahon and Ronda Rousey like clash the way Vince McMahon and Stone Cold had a clash during the
Probably.
'90s?
But do we believe Ronda's saying that she won't be like Lesnar?
Yes, because she's actually been.
She signed a full-time contract. The reason why she had time off before the events of SummerSlam was she had the UFC Hall of Fame thing. She had a lot of pre-contractual shit to deal with. Like, I know she has that movie Mile 22 coming now, so she's gonna be gone for a little bit too. I know that, but she signed a full-time contract.
Oh, that's true. And she hurts she tries to break Stephanie's arm.
I just like, it's like I told, like, you was there Monday during the PlayStation party. Like, I just, like, with Trav and I was saying, I just hope she is not like washing everybody match after match. Like, I don't care if she wins like 100 matches. I just want to see her grind. Like, I just want to see her grind and struggle to get those wins. Like, it's gonna come to a point where, like, who's like a heel that she can run with right now on Raw?
Good question.
Probably,
like,
I feel like
Ruby is the closest one. That's it.
As the best heel, right?
Yeah.
As far as, and I just feel like if she goes against Ruby, it's just gonna like, are they gonna wash her? Is Ruby gonna get washed by Ronda?
Maybe.
Because they're gonna take Ronda's serious gimmick, and then they're just gonna like take the Riot Squads, which they're just a bunch of they're just like 3 different crazy versions of Harley Quinn. No, 2 different versions of Harley Quinn. Sarah Logan is just this country girl. That's just nuts. Anyway. But yeah.
She's married to a war raider.
Yeah, who showed up on Saturday night. Shout out to them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's just my concern around her. I'm probably gonna be tired of Raw's women's division. I'll just probably watch SmackDown for a while. Or gets
Hey, if she actually has, because I liked him, I liked her match against Nia Jax. I liked the WrestleMania match, and I like the convincing nature of that ass whooping she put on Alexa Bliss.
yeah.
But
I just want to see her if she does make a heel turn and let's say like she squares up with Sasha and Bailey and then and all that. I don't want to see them get squashed. Not
yeah,
not just because I like them, but just like those are two of the best women who had a kick-ass match at NXT 3 years ago, which I still talk about to this day. And Sasha had a run with Charlotte. Though that I think that last year, where even though she lost the belt right away when she got it, I just don't want to see that with Ronda just go down like just 1, 2, 3 a 2 second match armbar. Yeah,
Arm bar.
yeah.
yeah. They don't even let her get people in like a legit. Well, I don't. Obviously, she can't put them in a legit arm war, but just like they don't even. She doesn't even hit people like the
I
actual
haven't.
rotation of an arm bar. Like her WWE arm bars are weird as hell because they arm is just like still up.
Yeah. So we'll see what the future holds. Like she signed a full time contract. She has pre-contract. She had stuff that she's done before she came to WWE, so she's gonna be in and out for a bit. But we'll see.
WWE's championship page on their website is so cool. It just the faces that are up there is like, wow, wrestling's changed. Like the dynamic of what it is to be a champion now is vastly different from what it was back then. So cool. We got the B team up there.
The B team.
Jeez.
Speaking
B
of
team
form-
had one-on-one matches up there.
And they lost both of
Speaking
them.
of former champions, I'm still waiting for fucking Jack Swagger to have his MMA debut.
Right.
He's
This
a
is supposed to be, yeah.
he's a chill guy on Instagram.
Eh,
And he showed up on Being the Elite.
yeah. Freaking
Hey,
all
man,
there.
you fucking get so caught.
fucking constantly.
His wife is
Yo,
Hispanic.
with fucking Zack Sabre Jr. Give it a. Did you see the latest episode?
Yeah.
Oh my god! He like
Yo,
gave him the water, gave him
Marty
the.
Scurll just walked across Okada in
Yeah.
the hall, fucking thinking about his match and shit. And then Okada just motions to him 205.
Yeah,
And then he just
205.
left. And then he said, "You fucked me."
Yeah, the two gave him like water, gave him a Red Bull. You fuck, mate.
Wait, there's a table for three for Xavier Woods, Matt Hardy, and Zack Ryder.
Yeah.
That's a weird combination.
No, it's not. Makes perfect sense.
Why?
The internet,
Oh. Internet.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh, alright.
Don't you remember
Yeah.
the Matt Hardy brand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Don't you,
kinda
remember,
did.
don't you remember the Broken Universe?
Matt Hardy, he had the Matt Hardy brand for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, where he made a pseudoscience nose. I don't know what you're talking about, man. That was my. I was talking about my old self, man. I was trying to kill myself, man. I'm just staying here and eat motherfucking grapes.
Where we first got introduced to Itchweed.
Itchweed. Okay. SmackDown. I should know the Reigns versus Finn Balor main event was awesome. And obviously he
shout-
won that one, but we also had
Shout out to WWE production. That camera team, that production team. Because there was a wave going on throughout that whole match. And every time the wave was coming around within camera view, they cut. They made a cut. I was there. I would watch that.
so
shit
are
go
the
down.
Shield back with an Intercontinental and a World Champion on their team, or
Yeah, they're just there to protect Brock.
or is this just like a playing ball versus
I
Capcom 3
don't know
and you
what
have two
Dean
assist
gonna
characters?
do now, though, man. I don't
Yeah, that's what I'm
fucking-
saying. Like, do you think it'll be a full Shield thing, even though one's the top champion and the other one is supposed to be the
Nah.
top champion, but he's a mid card champion?
Dean is just gonna be there to take the women's title, or when
Wow.
or
Our
just
truth.
Hey, why?
Or just
Yeah, I was about to say R-Truth, dude.
Our truth. He's not forgetting. He sold to Carmella again on
Mhm.
Tuesday.
He's
or
like, you gonna quit ducking me?
or just take the 205, the cruiserweight championship.
Ah,
Nah, we don't. Need
it's
that.
not even 205.
I know.
So SmackDown, Miz kicks off the show, teases retirement, but then he says of ever facing Daniel Bryan again.
Hmm.
No longer wants to face him again. Then Daniel Bryan comes out, issues one word 3 times: coward, saying that he was a coward for what he did on Sunday. And then Maurice cut him off.
Called
Reese was
him,
talking shit.
Daniel Bella.
Yeah, only Daniel Bella, and then like the bat signal.
Primo.
Yeah, Primo comes up, came in and beat the bricks off of everyone and anyone that was in the ring.
Yeah, beat the shit
And
out of
then,
Miz.
yep, and then we get the announcement that they're at Hell in a Cell. It will be a mixed tag match.
I kind of want to
So
see
are
them
we
Miz
actually
in.
going to get to see Maurice wrestle for once?
Right? We didn't get to see that Mania.
She had no offense at Mania,
At Mania.
against John Cena and Nikki Bella.
I really wanted to see Brian and Miz Hell in a Cell.
Well, we're gonna get Brian. That was another thing they announced today. We're getting Brian and Miz in Australia, and the winner becomes #1 contender for the WWE Championship.
Oh, word.
I wonder who's gonna be champion by that time.
So I'm proposing that Miz wins that.
Yo, Miz is going to end AJ Styles' reign.
Miz wins it,
Goes
beats
to Wrestle-
AJ. Daniel wins Royal Rumble.
And then what's gonna happen with AJ? We'll see.
I don't know.
Man,
Just-
here's the thing, because... Yo, I'm so
I'm just throwing that out
Yeah,
there.
I know, but like, here's the thing. There's a possibility that can happen, but I'm saying like I'm conflicted because here's the thing: the wrestling fan in me doesn't want a Miz to be fucking AJ Styles, but at the same time, the fan of me that still likes like an entertainment standpoint from
Bad guy.
WWE wants Miz to be champion. So I'm mad conflicted about that match.
And plus, I don't think they're gonna have a SmackDown superstar win it for the 3rd straight year. No, second. No. Who won? Yeah, 3rd. Orton won in 17.
Oh, yeah.
But he didn't main event WrestleMania, Roman.
No, but he was
Nope.
SmackDown.
Neither did fucking Shinsuke last year.
Yeah, and he did
Because
Shinsuke.
Roman Reigns did.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm saying, do you think a Raw superstar is gonna win it instead?
Nope, because
Here's
it
the thing:
depends.
all in all, it doesn't fucking matter.
Because Roman
That's
Reigns is
what
gonna
they showed.
Roman Reigns is gonna end WrestleMania. No matter what, that's the prediction. And no matter what shape or form, what
Spoiler at this point.
is this? Is it really a spoiler at this point?
How many main events has Roman had?
Straight.
Yeah, in Mania.
What, 4?
Yeah, since 2015.
Yeah, Roman Reigns is gonna main event WrestleMania this year as champion or as challenger, or fighting the Undertaker again.
Yeah, so here's the thing. I feel like this is the first year in since Miz versus John Cena that we might actually have 2 full timers though main event WrestleMania, depending on what they do, because it's still a long way to
Miz,
WrestleMania. So I don't
2012, Rock Cena.
know. Rock Cena.
Rock Cena.
Yeah, and then Daniel
Uh,
Bryan and
Daniel Bryan,
Well, if you wanna-
Batista was full time at the time.
but he just came back though.
Yeah, he just came back. Yeah.
He just came back, but he signed a full time contract and
Yeah.
quit.
Yeah, but I don't count that.
Yeah. 2015, Reigns Lesnar. 16.
He quit because he hated
16, Reigns Triple H.
Yeah.
17, Reigns Undertaker.
Undertaker. Then
This year.
18, Reigns Lesnar.
Lesnar. So hopefully. But you know how WWE gets around Mania season?
Yeah.
It's
We're gonna bring back Buff Bagwell, main event WrestleMania. Like, oh shit.
Who died?
My self-esteem. Anyway,
Oh.
so yeah, we're gonna get that mixed tag match at Hell in a Cell, and yeah, I don't know what they're gonna. I don't know if it's not gonna be inside Hell in a Cell. Obviously, I don't think so.
It should be.
No, I want Becky and Charlotte in Hell in a Cell.
Yeah, they can do that too. Nigga,
That's what I want.
pull a lockdown, man.
Yo,
They won't do it, but they need to pull a lockdown.
do
What do you mean?
lockdown.
What do you mean?
Every match contested in Hell in a Cell.
Yeah.
I could have sworn that's what was gonna happen when they introduced this shit in 2009.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
But nope.
Yeah, Hell in a Cell people be like, oh shit, they're all gonna compete in the Hell in a Cell. Like, oh.
That's like with Elimination Chamber. It's like you only have 2 matches around Elimination
And Lockdown
Chamber.
did it to the point where even the main event was surpassed from what the theme was, because like everyone else is steel cage. Main event, lethal
Lethal
lockdown.
lockdown.
Put the roof on the bitch, weapons.
Yeah.
There you go. So it was like even though every match was the same, they put emphasis on the main event. See, Impact did a lot of things right first time. They just
And
did more wrong.
then there was a Dixieland.
Ah, Dixieland match. Steel cage ladder match.
The hell was that?
Steel cage ladder match. Starts in a steel cage. You escape the cage. You have to climb the ladder on the ramp to get the belt. That's on the ramp.
Yeah.
What?
It's fucking stupid. Yeah, that's literally why I stopped
That was a
watching
match.
TNA.
Jeff
What's
Hardy versus
what's
Jeff Hardy
stupider?
versus Magnus.
What's stupider, that or King of the Mountain?
Dixieland.
Dixieland. I actually like King of the Mountain because it actually made sense to me. Because, in King of the Mountain, you had to beat somebody, would put them into a penalty box for a certain amount of time, and that qualifies you to be able to hang up the belt, which made you be able to claim that you're King of the Mountain.
I gotta
It
go
was
on
almost
YouTube.
it was almost objective based.
I
Match,
gotta go on
kinda.
YouTube and actually like watch those matches.
Oh no, just watch Dixieland. Magnus versus Jeff Hardy, 2014.
Yeah, but but other than that, like one of the dumbest things that they did, even though for some reason at first I enjoyed it, was the reverse battle royal to be able to qualify for Feast of Fire. That they
When everyone started off.
yeah, they started off outside the ring and then they had to beat the shit out of each other and try to make their way inside the ring to qualify for the match.
They're just trying to be different. They're trying to do whatever they could to be different. Some of it worked, some of it didn't. What else happened on SmackDown? Jeff Hardy completely kills Randy Orton in that.
He's like the Brooklyn came out of him. He's like, no, fuck this.
Lethal.
Yeah, as soon as he grabbed him by the legs, at first I was like, yo, he's gonna do that.
He's gonna hit him in the
down
nuts.
drop kick. Sat down, I was like, no, he's just gonna stomp him in
He's
the nuts.
kicking the balls. Got DQ'd and it just went.
Yeah.
It just went downhill from there. I said
him
the
on
Swanton wasn't
Real shit.
devastating as it is.
Because of the heel steam that Randy Orton had, I thought for sure from the time that he was taking, he was going to move when Jeff Hardy tried to swanton off on him.
Nope.
But nope. He just fucking murdered this nigga in the fucking
Swanton is just
stomach with that damn swanton.
so devastating. There's a backstage segment between the Bar and the Good Brothers, which is really funny.
Because Carl Anderson took off his shirt.
Yeah.
He just showed his abs.
The abs.
No.
Look at him. Look at him. Like, that was funny. I love those two. I love the Bar. I actually do like the Bar.
They were tag team champions at one point.
But yeah, 4 times.
In WWE, right?
Yeah. Okay,
4 times?
What, the
He
Bar?
was talking about
Yeah.
the Bar. Yeah,
Yeah, the Bar. Oh,
Dave
you were
was
talking about the Good Brothers.
he
Oh,
was
yeah,
talking
they were
about Carl
4 times.
Anderson.
Yeah, they went into Mania.
I still call him
Uh,
Doc Gallows, yo, just because it's a little tiny
Yeah,
bit easier to say.
He's
a
still
little
Festus.
It's a
He's
little
still
bit
Festus.
easier
He's
for me
not
to say than fucking Luke.
He's still Festus.
Nah.
Biscuits and gravy.
So Becky Lynch comes out, and I'm gonna mention there's a key point about this segment. She is in there just berating the fans, saying that they were never behind her.
I hate it, yo. I hate that they tried to just go that route with it. Yo,
you know what it is though, because they need to try to make her a convincing heel.
But this is where everything changes.
The fans,
WWE.
the fans aren't fully.
Yeah, the fans. That's obviously not what the fans are thinking about Becky. They were completely behind her this whole time.
Mm-hmm.
They tried to change that narrative, and it wasn't working. So WWE took it upon themselves on their YouTube upload to completely omit the fact that she was talking shit about the fans the whole time. Then they have a poll, I believe, on WWE.com asking. It was like 2 choices. Were you always behind Becky Lynch through her entire journey?
The majority said
whatever.
that, right?
91% said, yeah, we were behind her this whole time, and I think 7% said no, only until after Charlotte. So there was word out that they might switch it around
To make Charlotte a heel?
Yeah, supposedly. Or they might just leave it. Just let Becky just have, like, you know.
Why don't they just make it
fuse.
so that, like, Becky will only have that short fuse when it comes to dealing with Charlotte? And
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
kinda-
Like,
keep
just
it
a
regular
fuse.
with everybody
It's
else.
kind of like the way Bailey and Sasha had it. Remember when Bailey like fully went gun ho
Yeah.
on
Mhm.
Sasha? And then I thought Bailey was gonna go heel, and then they
Yeah,
did
they could
this
just do
whole.
that because it was so weird to hear Becky just try to like shit on the fans, and the fans are telling her otherwise.
It's like, yeah, he's like, you guys, I don't feel like you guys were with me the entire time. I was like, nigga, yes, we
I
were.
think, I think in this era that kind of promo. I know in this era that kind of promo doesn't work,
Yeah, it
especially
don't.
for somebody who had a
No, the only
strong.
person I feel like it worked with was Dolph Ziggler because
People
the
just
fans
didn't,
really legit did give up on him because of the way he was being booked.
and then he became a heel, and now
Yeah, and
he's
then
like,
they brought in all the brand new toys. It's like Andy and Toy Story. Once motherfucking Buzz Lightyear came in, they didn't give a shit about Woody no more.
Hey, but for some reason, all of a sudden, Andy gave more fucks about Woody than the rest of them on
Yeah,
that third movie.
yeah, that third movie. He was about to take Woody to college and leave everybody
Yeah.
else.
yeah.
Um, shouts to Woody.
Yeah. Shouts to Woody.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm always gonna be I'm a Becky Lynch fan. I'm always gonna follow her.
Yeah,
here.
I'm all for this feud. I just don't like how they.
Yeah,
You
Well, did you find them fighting convincing,
Yeah,
Yes.
even with the woman coming out?
yeah.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I like the fact that when Charlotte came out to fight, Becky was still in her heated moment from SummerSlam where she stood there ready to fight her when she ran down. Like, they didn't just have her playing like a cowardly heel. She was ready to fight Charlotte when she ran down.
Yeah.
I like that.
I like that.
I like that a lot, and I'm hoping that their match is Hell in a Cell.
It has to
Yeah.
be.
It has to be. It just like if it's they could scrap the next 2-3 weeks, and then just
I wonder what they're gonna do for Hell in a Cell. They're gonna be 2 Hell in a Cell
Yeah,
matches per brand.
it said that they do have them in Hell in a Cell. I think Vince is just gonna be like, God damn it, because of last time, no table spots.
Yeah, no tables. They can't break it. But I wonder,
Yeah.
will they have like 2 each? Will it be like? I don't.
it depends on who Becky. It depends on who Ronda is booked in a match with.
Yeah, but I don't see Joe and AJ not being Hell in a
I
Cell.
don't think they're gonna put Ronda in Hell in a Cell.
No, but I don't see Joe and Styles not being Hell in a Cell at this point.
That shit definitely.
Maybe a majority of their matches
Joe's
is gonna
promo.
Yo, Joe's promo after he choked out AJ,
just the shit he was saying during SummerSlam was crazy too.
he straight up said
He won't be there to put the kids to sleep because
he's already gone night-night.
I was like, yo.
From an IRL standpoint, like I bet I'm gonna say IRL. I'm the kind of people to talk like that. I bet like Joe like still because they're like buddies in real life.
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, I bet like he talked to his wife. He was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna just say this and that," and she was probably like, "Okay."
Yeah, just like Shawn Michaels Jericho.
Yeah,
How did they make this feud better? Have Chris Jericho punch me in the mouth. What?
What?
but she was okay with it though.
Yeah.
She was
What's her
the one who
idea?
came up with the idea.
It was her idea. Yeah. Have Jericho punch me in the mouth. Like, oh shit.
fuck?
Okay.
And Shawn Michaels was like, "What?"
Yeah, like Chris
Yeah,
Jericho just straight just sock me in the mouth.
Just punch him out.
How come you don't
No.
tell me you're into that kind of foreplay
No,
now? We
that's
could be
the
doing this
same-
in our.
That happened years before with Stephanie and her mother. Like Linda was like, "Yeah, just slap me,"
Yeah,
and
well,
Stephanie was like, "I'm not slapping my mother."
Yeah, but there's no way like you're gonna let another. I mean, that's family. You know, we beat the shit out of each other all the time. You're not gonna have a whole nother man punch.
I bet you they were friends before that, and they were just like.
I love that feud. That was such a great feud.
Mhm.
And then the Bash 2008 happened.
Such a good feud. I was looking forward to that more than I did anything else.
Yeah, it was like, yo, that shit was just crazy how, the end of the day with that feud, Shawn Michaels got his redemption, but because they decided to just, you know what, let's have Randy Orton jump CM Punk backstage, Jericho, you gonna win a title. I was like, what? He came out like dead for that match, and just ended up with the title.
Who beat him for that belt?
Who?
Jericho.
Jericho, he...
Was it-
I see it.
2008.
2008, yeah.
2000. That
Because
was.
I know he beat Edge when
He beat Ed.
Was it? Yeah, it was Cena. I'm pretty sure it was Cena.
It was a world. Right.
Yeah. I was like, that was when
that
Cena
was-
returned from injury. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Royal
Yeah,
Rumble.
we'll see
Royal
that.
Rumble. No, that was early in
No.
that year. That was early in
No,
that year.
Jericho wasn't champ at Rumble because he faced JBL.
Yeah.
I don't know why I remember that. The match was terrible. Yeah, look, that was in the past. Okay, SmackDown Tag Team Championship main event, no DQ match, where we have a title change right after the pay-per-view.
Mm-hmm.
But
And
there's a
apparently,
reason.
yeah,
Eric Rowan has a torn bicep.
I would not have been able to tell from the way he was still wrestling in that match.
All right, I'm gonna be real honest with you. I fell asleep during that match because I was tired. That whole weekend, 12-hour shift, 2 days in a row.
Yeah.
That was a good ass match.
Did Eric? Was that? It was a good ass match. All right, you answered
Yeah.
my question. Never mind.
It was a good ass match. It was a hell of a match.
And both of them were
But you
good
can
ass
tell he
matches,
kind
man.
of,
At
you couldn't
SummerSlam.
couldn't tell he was hurt.
Yeah.
But apparently that there was no, before this injury, there were no plans for them to ever lose the belt, like, in the foreseeable future. So,
Cause on the road, because it's just weird that like you got these big ass niggas, and then the two people that beat him were Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston. With
yeah.
Biggie not
Because
being
Biggie was hurt.
involved.
Hey, how your ribs? Oh, you know.
Yeah.
And no, I mean,
This nigga
your actual ribs.
This nigga just start pulling. Like he was selling his ribs, but then he started pulling out actual ribs and started.
He's like, no,
eating them,
he's like, no, your ribs, your actual ribs.
He's
like,
like, oh, not good.
Man, I was gonna dap you up, man. No, he had his hand full of like the rib. Like, I'm gonna dap you up. Oh, all right. Like, no, I'm not gonna fucking handshake me with a handful of like barbecue sauce. That was a good match. So now where do they go? Who's contending for the tag titles after this? Who do you think?
The bar. The Usos are like out of TV.
I want.
Naomi came back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
rare Naomi sighting. Face Peyton Royce
Peyton Royce and lost.
and lost.
In a match sponsored by Domino's.
Sponsored by Domino's. You know what's funny? During Randy Orton's match, shit, what was the commercial? Oh, yeah, during the Randy Orton Jeff Hardy match, they go to commercial break, and the first commercial they play is a Dick's Sporting Goods commercial.
Oh
And
god damn it!
The rumor going around was that he grabbed his dick and forced people to shake his hand. So yeah, interesting touch.
You
that I
want to
thought
shake
was fine.
Randy Orton's hand?
Yeah, there was also a sign on SmackDown that said no, it was it on SmackDown? Yeah, it was on SmackDown. They said I shook Randy Orton shook my hand, and it had like 2 laughing emojis on it. Wrestling is fun. Also, that Naomi and Peyton Royce match was produced by Jason Jordan,
He's doing creative stuff.
whose career is in serious jeopardy. Apparently, his in-ring future is uncertain, so it could be.
He's doing career.
He might just be doing backstage producer stuff for WWE.
Oh, that sucks.
Damn, man, just like nigga, you get injured once, yo, and it might be career ending.
Yeah, just like Matt Hardy. They're saying there's Matt Hardy's like teasing retirement. He's taking a backstage role as a producer too. So Matt Hardy's out there producing.
So a Hardy, a Dudley's in the production truck.
Right, who would have thought? And nobody jumping off of shit so far. But as soon as we start seeing matches that they are, we know who's writing those.
But no, we're only doing that. We're only doing yeah, Jeff.
Yeah.
Nah, what happened is Matt Hardy's gonna be personally responsible for evolving Finn Balor's like demon gimmick.
Yeah.
I want them to do D Black's idea from Sunday. I've been thinking about that the whole time.
Oh, speaking of Finn Balor, the return of the demon.
Yeah.
Yo,
D Black's idea. Yeah, because when I told, because I was like, no, because I said, I was like, yeah, he's now watch. He did all this just for him to come out smiling tomorrow night on Raw.
Yo,
And then he's gonna be like, yeah, I can't wait to face Baron Corbin in SummerSlam, not knowing that the demon already did it. I need that. Like, that is such a great idea.
was that what he was doing in Japan?
No, he just came out
He
with
just
it.
came out with it.
He just came out with it. It was a one-time thing that he did for their biggest show of the
Yeah,
year.
it wasn't like it
was no
wasn't
build or-
anything incorporated into the gimmick. He didn't move different. No, he just
came out with it.
well, except when
But-
he came out as that zombie, then he kind of
Yeah, the zombie. He started coming out. Let the zombie walk. Yeah, that
Oh,
was
okay.
it. It wasn't a character thing. It just came out with it. Just did it to look cool.
Yeah.
But that D Black idea was just, I need that. Like, that'd be such a cool idea.
I want to see. I want to see the demon more. I like it that it's rare because that was a good surprise. Like Everybody thought the Demon was done.
Yeah, but you would think you would bring the Demon out too when it comes to trying to get a championship back instead of just squashing Baron Corbin.
So here, get this. If Finn were to fight Roman again, he brings out the Demon. The Demon's is it undefeated? No, he lost to
Samoa
Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe beat the Demon in a cage match.
Yeah, Samoa Joe. Never mind. But what, can they beat Roman?
Yes. Regular Finn beat Roman.
Plain dude, Finn beat Roman in his first night.
Yes. Because wasn't it in 2K where like Finn was like a 90 and then the Demon was
His
like a
stats
93?
got higher. I don't know how.
Because the Demon. It gives you extra power.
El Demon. So now that Luke Harper's freaking lonely bread, I hope he gets a title shot.
I hope he gets a good singles run and they just don't write him off TV.
And they don't just like, sit him out.
Yeah.
Deal with the other. So but they still win tag
If
team of the year.
anything, like if he gonna be singles, yo, like I feel like right now the only person that he can feud with if they want to end the other feud is against Rusev.
Mm.
Like that's the only, cause the way they book like singles wrestlers who don't have a title feud, he either has to deal with Rusev or I don't feel like the Randy Orton Jeff Hardy's feud is even close to being done. So
not even close.
Yeah, Rusev is just he's just there.
Well, you've been feuding with Andrade, where
I got a question. Andrade,
for once, Aiden English actually helped him.
Win. Actually
for Zelina Vega and Andrade, because like I don't really pay attention to them. You know, I pay attention to more to Zelina. You know, but you know, in other aspects. But
it's the Dominican Jeans, I know.
TNN.
Yeah.
Thirsty Nigga Nation.
Is that duo more focused on Andrade or is it just more Zelina?
Andrade.
It feels like it's more Zelina though.
Nah.
Yeah, Zelina's the manager. Like
Zelina's the mouthpiece.
She's the mouthpiece, but she even said, "What the fuck did she say, yo?" When they had to cut that promo
on Tuesday, she said, "Yeah, it's about you think it's Rusev Day, but it's all about Andrade."
See it.
I just feel like
she said Andrade. It's a play on
words.
See, me and her would get along. For me on Sunday, to her on Tuesday.
Yeah, because you like fucking puns, and fucking wordplay and shit.
Love wordplay. I'm a rapper.
So you must love Becky Lynch on Instagram when she does those puns.
Yeah.
Corny ass puns and shit.
She doesn't really post stuff like outside of wrestling anymore. Not too much.
Yeah.
Not since her breakup with whoever that other guy was.
Austin Aries.
Becky Lynch with Austin Aries.
Oh, you talking about Joy? You talking about cool hand?
You're talking about Becky, and I'm talking about Becky because you started talking about Becky on Instagram.
I lost track in the content.
I can tell you fell off the track. You went to pit stop. I'm still on the track.
I'm dead.
I'm talking about anyway.
I want a Narc HD.
Yeah, yo, give me a Narc.
Give me a remastered Narc.
Fuck X-Play for giving that shit 2 out of 5.
Yeah, they did.
Who gave it? Adam Sessler or Morgan Webb?
Probably Adam. Yeah.
He's still around. He's just not big time no more.
Where's Morgan Webb at?
Say, nigga, I love that fucking game.
Isn't Morgan Webb Isn't Morgan like in her 40s?
I don't know.
Probably.
Yeah, here's our review of 50 Cent Bulletproof. More like bullet absorbent, but hey, it's his game.
Shout out to X-Play on their last episode for releasing spoilers. So a big bunch of video games. At the end
crazy. I didn't even know X-Play until they did the merger.
No, I started off with X-Play, and then when I would go to the Sauce Balls,
no, because for me it was always Judgment Day.
She's 39 years old.
Niggas, I never had Tech TV. I
had G4. I had Tech TV. I didn't have G4. I didn't know G4 was a thing until I went to Connecticut.
I didn't have Tech TV.
I didn't have Tech TV, and then I saw the merger. I'm like, Tech TV.
And then
I had G4.
And then I went to the Sauce Balls house. He had G4, but he didn't have Tech TV. So nobody had those two channels at the same time.
I feel like nobody had them at the same time. So the merger had to happen at some point. Because I remember seeing like X-Play. I'm like, this is a review show just like Judgment Day. Because I love Judgment Day. That was my show. Just, two people that can review the same thing differently and still be best friends or something and not be like, not shit on the other person's opinion was something that I've never experienced before. And I've never experienced it since. Because now you can't say you like one thing like, oh really, dude? Like, oh my god, man. These dudes are just like, yeah, I gave this one a 8.5. Like, oh really? Well, I'll give it a
No,
6.5, and they would just leave it at that.
but I like X-Play because like at least like especially in the early days they had like those skits to go along with all the
Jessica
games that they reviewed.
Jessica Chobot was in G4 too, right? No, she did.
No, she
She
did
did the
IGN, yeah.
and she was Attack of the Show. Oh no,
Attack
Olivia
of the
Munn.
Olivia Munn was attacking
Yeah.
the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, when she took a whole bite of a hanging hot dog. No,
Come on, yo, she
nobody saw that episode.
probably
I
yo, I
remember
remember she
Sarah.
had I just
remember Sarah
remember she
Underwood.
had her own like section on Attack of the Show called Olivia's Rack.
Yeah.
I
How come
remember
you don't play Mass Effect 3D? Like she's on that game. That's just a control bot. Sorry.
Yeah, they had a what was it, man? Like anybody,
Sarah Underwood. Sarah Underwood was an ex was
anybody
an Attack of
whoever
the Show
happens to
weird.
listen to this, yo, go and look up all the fucking Yu-Gi-Oh reviews on fucking X-Play, man. Where you get
Yeah.
to see the Yu-Gi-Oh game, where they beat the shit out of anybody that wasn't playing Yu-Gi-Oh.
Remember? Did you guys remember the Splinter Cell episodes they had?
Nah.
Nah,
Bob and Steve. Okay.
I miss Diane Mazzotta. I mean, I still follow Diane Mazzotta. That was like my first TV crush.
I follow Jessica Chobot because she's sarcastic. She's
Yeah.
sarcastic as
Not for me.
not for you. I like her
Yeah.
I like her sarcasm.
Nah, until when you think she's telling you what you want to hear, and then she's like, "Ha, God." She's like, "Dave, I love you so much." You do? Nope. Ugh. So Austin Aries admits he is not a huge fan of wrestling today,
A lot of people wasn't a huge fan of wrestling.
So why?
but he's still competing.
Yeah. So why is he wrestling?
He says, "I don't really watch a lot of wrestling. I really don't. People are surprised that I don't. There was a time that I really loved pro wrestling, but I'm not a pro wrestling junkie. I don't have a lot of free time with the amount of traveling that I do, but most of pro wrestling isn't catered to me. I'm not a kid. There are a lot of guys that complain to me about the product, but it's like, well, you're not a kid. It is catered to sell t-shirts and merchandise to kids and their parents. This is why with some of the things that we're doing at Impact Wrestling and other places here are more of a resurgence to more of an adult-orientated version of pro wrestling because that is what is missing for a long time." Which is
Yeah.
true. Impact is... I can easily say Impact is not garden touch kids.
Yep.
At
They
all.
don't. They don't got
At
no
all.
niggas with baseball bats trying to
At-
pound railroad spikes in the niggas'
Yeah,
heads.
like they're not pandering to kids at all.
They
WWE.
don't got the
WWE.
fucking. They don't got the fucking LAX
WWE
and the
is-
OGs having gang wars and shit.
Yeah.
WWE is.
You
And
know what's crazy? How AAA, we get to AAA in a bit.
do you
They
think?
are not garnered towards kids. I mean, they are garnered towards kids, but the violence is still there.
I got a question. Do you think NXT is garnered towards kids?
No.
And is that
Technically, because they still they. Here's the thing: they still run
But
a
are
PG
they-
pro.
Yeah, they have
product,
like figures.
but,
Yeah, they have a PG product.
but they
Yeah.
match. They matches are just like.
But from a match standpoint, they're good
Yeah.
and they're great. And it's like that Gargano Ciampa match that wouldn't fly in the main roster like that.
Nope.
That rivalry wouldn't fly on the main roster like
Nope.
that. It'd be interesting when they both go up there.
Unless we get it with Charlotte and Becky.
Um,
Uh,
I wish they weren't so tailored to kids because it does. It hurt.
The kids is the income.
Is it really though? It wasn't the
Yes.
income in the 90s.
Exactly. That was a whole different era. That was the rebellious child. Now we got the
that
cool
was
free
them
kids
trying
era.
to counter produce with WCW.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because WCW was like, you know what? Fuck the kids.
Yeah.
We're going for the adults, and WWE's
Yo,
like,
we-
shit.
Yeah,
We
but
got
which
the
kids?
Nitro Girl shaking
But
their
like
ass.
in all honesty, which kid is watching wrestling after 10 o'clock at night? A lot of people. Okay, that's a
Yeah.
rhetorical question, but still, like
It was a perfect time.
it was a
It was a
perfect
different
time.
time.
It was a perfect time. There was no censorship. There's no overly.
And not only that,
censored.
nowadays kids,
The
you see
overly
wrestling everywhere. You know, every store you go, every clothing store you take a kid to, there's going to be a WWE shirt. There's going to be a WWE toy.
is a WWE.
Every kid has a phone now. They're going to
Is it-
see.
There's a WWE DVD. There's a Scooby Doo DVD with Sean
Yeah,
Cena
like
in it.
WWE's
Like-
on. You know, John Cena's on like Nickelodeon. You know, they still play the Friend movie on rotation all the time, and they're gonna want to know where these people are coming from, and then they see it, and then you're seeing pretty much live.
Is that the reason why certain superstars struggle the way they struggle?
maybe? Now that I mentioned John Cena, I'm seeing that he's no longer the top merchandise seller.
Yeah, because
Wasn't it-
he's not
wasn't-
there.
Wasn't his Finn Balor? Wasn't he selling like? Wasn't he like the top guy selling shirts?
I don't know, but I know the current guy is.
Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
Wait, yeah. Your fade every time you
You're
say
fading
something.
out, yo. Just like
Yeah. Yes. Can you hear me now?
yeah.
Yeah.
He's the merchandise leader now.
God damn
Ugh.
it.
Ugh. All right. Okay. I like Roman Reigns. I kind of have to go the CM Punk route. I think he said it best. I like Roman. No, he said that about Cena. I like Roman Reigns. I just don't like this idea that he's the best.
Because you're
Hmm.
not the best. I'm the best.
Yeah,
What
and
is it?
then I don't like this idea that Roman is. I don't like this idea that he's the best.
Yeah, pretend I'm on a table
Yeah.
in the middle of the ring.
Here's the
On
thing,
the
yo.
corner of the ring.
At the time when CM Punk cut that promo, I don't think like I was a fan of CM Punk, but I don't think that I can consider him like my favorite in the WWE at the time
Who
while
was
he
it at
was
the time?
cutting the promo. I don't,
I think I was just coming back around that time. I think this is after 30 or before 30.
I
Before.
don't even know
Way
who
before.
my favorite was.
I think this is before 30. So this is before that. I think I was just trying to come
That
back,
was
but I was still
2011.
I was on and off with it. And then I saw that promo, and then everybody was like, "Yo, John, CM Punk did a real promo," and then it was just like,
There's one
That's what
thing you're better than I am, and that's kissing Vince McMahon's ass. One day, finish it. Finish it. You're as good as
No.
kissing Vince McMahon's ass as Hulk Hogan was. I don't know if you're as good as Dwayne,
Dwayne.
though, because he's a pretty good ass kisser.
I think when he
Oops, I'm
went
breaking
there,
the fourth wall.
I don't know at the
So that's
time
actually why I know that.
when he made that Rock comment, I was kind of like, but everything else was good.
When he made the Brock comment?
No,
The
Rock.
Rock,
Oh. No, it's Dwayne. Not
Dwayne.
the Rock.
No,
Yeah,
no.
he was pretty much out of it. That whole promo was like non kayfabe at all. He was pretty much bringing up backstage politics left and right.
I'm leaving with the WWE Championship on. What was the date of Money in the Bank?
He did too. That was the crazy part.
Yeah, he was supposed to. He re-signed in the middle of
Yeah.
the show. He was supposed to go.
So basically, he would not have won the championship in Chicago if he didn't resign.
Hey, Cole Cabana, how you doing? Nothing much, just suing you. Oh. So,
You know how you said you
My
was gonna
own
cover
best
all the
friend.
bullshit. Yeah.
All right. So like, what's everybody's overall opinion on Roman Reigns?
Uh, as long as he's actually being himself, not cutting
what about-
promos like The Rock, and
What about this like infinite push he's gotten like the last 4 years?
not for me.
no.
Not for me.
Here's the thing, yo. If you gonna be like,
'Cause it is an
need to-
infinite-
You need to realize like the only person who they like present as dominant as Roman Reigns is probably Braun, and people like Braun because they build him as an unstoppable monster, but he makes it work because of the retarded shit that he does.
Yeah.
So they make it work with him, but
I feel like it can work with Finn.
Finn being an unstoppable monster.
No, not an unstoppable monster, but like a top. He is. I think okay. Now I'm changing superstars. With Finn, they never like gave him the back seat. When he was always in the mix. He was either there. He was either winning matches or losing matches. He was always there. It's like I'll go to NASCAR. It's like he's always that guy in the top 5 during a race, but nobody talks about him. He's there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, here's the thing with Finn. Like, I'll say he puts on good matches, and I'm in this loss with him where I feel like, here's the thing, because I got into New Japan like right when he was getting out. I just knew him as, yeah, this was a guy that was a former leader of the Bullet Club. I got to see like a couple of his promos with the Bullet Club while he was there. And that's about it. And he was entertaining in that role. But since he's come to the WWE, I would say I feel like his mic work is really fucking cookie cutter baby face and
Mhm.
style. But for some reason, when he cuts promos, like he gets reactions from the crowd. So
He almost called Jason Jordan the N word. Don't think I forgot. I ain't forget about that one, Finn. There's a word for you people like you. Starts with an N. Nerd.
oh, yeah.
That was the biggest sigh of relief. Like I felt like six
Yo,
thousand
it's
pounds of
like, oh
pressure just
shit.
draining from my chest and shoulders after that. I was like,
He's like, you didn't want to dislike Roman Reigns.
I was like, holy hell! I thought he was gonna call him the N word, or like try to say it and then just get punched in the face. Like, nit. I just get so I'm like, yeah, like, oh god. Like they do with Roman Reigns now. Whenever he's about to curse, Kurt Angle cuts him off. Like he's a no good piece of whoa.
Hey, they should just do what John Cena did. He just let the crowd see
The crowd.
it. That was
I'm
like the
giving you
best shit
one
ever.
ball, but you
Still
still got
got
no
no dick.
kick.
The crowd finished it for him.
Yeah, all the
Yeah.
time. I loved it. To be fair, I used to say that in the house too. I used to get in trouble.
No,
Why
I
don't you
never got in
choke
trouble.
on? He's like, why don't you choke on these? Throw back and nuts at him.
Yeah,
Yeah, I used to get, I
these
used to get,
nuts.
I used to get in trouble. Okay, it was worth it.
Nigga, he even did that same crap on Day of Reckoning.
Yeah.
Tonight, I got this match with this little Wookiee wannabe. Call him a dead man, cause that's what he's gonna be. I ain't gonna beat this punk. I'm gonna make him quit. Man, this rookie softer than a diaper full of I still remember that fucking promo and that shit.
Oh, amazing. So Seth Rollins becomes the 7th man to be a 2-time WWE champion, a 2-time Intercontinental champion, and 2-time tag team champion. He's in really good company. I will say
Oh
that.
yeah, I was about to say he was a tag team champion too. I was like, oh yeah, Jason Jordan. Shit.
Yeah, but he won and then he won it with Dean.
Yeah, I knew about the Dean one. I was like, who the fuck else was he? I was like, yeah, Jason Jordan.
No, before that he won the tag belts with Roman.
So wait, he's a 2-time Grand
Oh
Slam?
yeah. I forgot
Yeah.
about that one.
He got his second one with Dean. His third one with Jason Jordan.
Yeah.
So he joins a list of people that include Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Edge, The Rock, Bret Hart, Stone Cold, Steve Austin. That is an elite list.
Some people only get one title.
That's a hell of a good list to be in.
Oh, Stone Cold was Intercontinental Champion twice.
Stone Cold won the Intercontinental Championship in '97,
I like that progression.
and
I like that progression though.
Stone Cold won 4 titles in '97, and he was stripped of all 4 of them.
When Stone Cold was IC champion, who was WWE champion at the time?
Probably either Shawn Michaels or Bret Hart.
Shawn Michaels, I believe.
See, I like that. I kind of miss that progression. In
Whenever you
WWE.
think of '96 and '97, just automatically assume it's Shawn Michaels or Bret Hart.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Easy. It'll save you a ton of trouble.
because I like that progression in the WWE at the time. It was like, all right, like Triple H was IC champion, The Rock was IC champion, but as soon as they moved up to that world title picture, the IC title moved on to the next set of upcoming guys or the next set of upcoming mid guys. That doesn't happen now. It's like, with the exception of the US belt, kind of, sort of.
That's why a lot of the current superstars now always want to win the Intercontinental Championship because they grew up seeing like that was the belt to have, like to be the guy.
Because now it's like the WWE, the top.
Yeah, they always call it the workhorse title.
It's the working man's title.
Yeah, they that's why a lot of people are like, man, I just want to be Intercontinental Champion.
Yeah, it's like,
Like,
I
if I
want to
never win
see.
the WWE Championship, then I could just win the Intercontinental Championship. It'd be great.
Like, I
That
want to.
belt.
If I had to buy a belt, it'd probably be the IC belt because
I love that belt.
it doesn't change.
That is. It changed.
It changed in appearance, but like overall, it's generally the same belt.
Unless you're Wade Barrett.
Yeah, unless you wait Barrett.
And Ezekiel Jackson.
That's
Big
what I want to
Z.
see.
God
That's,
damn it.
Ezekiel Jackson when he beat Wade Barrett for the Intercontinental Championship. Remember that one? 2010?
Oh,
The core?
remember how that nigga was the very last fucking
The very last ECW
champion?
champion. Not because he went into the last show as champion. He won the title. And that last show.
Yeah, he won the
Because
title
they
on the
think
last
he
show.
needed the momentum to go to SmackDown.
Yeah.
Like, but it's fucking Christian.
Yeah,
Are you
they
kidding?
felt like Ezekiel Jackson needed the momentum and Christian
They didn't
didn't.
even
So.
do anything. They just turned
I
that dude's
just
face and he
I
faced the
just want to
corner.
see. I just want to see that the IC belt, any US belt, go to those mid card guys. That's just scrapping. That's just me. That's my opinion.
No,
Right.
I like when they switched it so that like I felt like main eventers were actually contending for what was considered the mid card title because for a while it's just like they threw
It
them.
was
It seemed like they just threw them on random people and you didn't know. It was like okay,
there
why
was
am
no
I
sto-
supposed to be
there was
invested in these
no.
belts?
But in default was that was because there was no storyline structure for it.
Nope.
At the time, back in the day, I sound like an old man saying this. I am 29 years old today. Anyway, um, there was a storyline because everybody had a story. Who was on that show? I just kind of I missed that. Like, if I go watch the Attitude Era the way Manny is now, it's like I'm probably gonna be like more
Don't judge
sad.
me.
I'm not judging you. But you see it during the Attitude Era, right, Manny? When you're
Yeah.
watching through it, it's like everybody had a story arc
Except Big Boss Man.
except Big Boss Man. Big Boss Man was just there.
What you mean that
Um,
he was feeding niggas their own dogs?
I mean, yeah, but where I'm watching it now,
Yeah.
he's just a nightstick man with big
Mhm.
ball guy.
he
It's
was
funny because
just,
what I'm up to now, after they just split, Vince McMahon announces a match between those two teaming up against. I forgot. I'm still in the episode. I forgot who he's gonna face. I'm like, didn't they just split?
it's attack on. Yeah,
Like,
Big
there's
Boss.
gonna be Big Boss Man and Bull versus. I'm like, they split. Vince, are you not watch your own product?
Big Boss Man was attack on character. He was just you could just tell him anywhere.
Well, Buchanan should have won something from what I've been seeing.
Yo, it was just weird to me when Big Boss Man like came in with when he started coming in with the SWAT gear
Yeah.
with Stone
I
Cold.
mean, that was the
because
first
they,
time I saw him.
yo,
But the
yeah,
thing
it's the
is,
first time I saw him, and they build him up as like this bully for Stone Cold, and they build him up as the dude who's going to take Stone Cold out of the tournament for the WWE Championship
Yeah,
at
very
Survivor
cool.
Series, but he got himself disqualified. I was like, what the fuck?
it was weird because everyone that I saw, because my introduction to wrestling was action figures. One of my cousins had them, and every action figure he had when I started watching, they no longer look like that. Big Boss Man was one of them. He had like the blue, like the corrections officer
Oh, yeah.
thing. Yeah,
I
and I'm
didn't
like,
see
yeah, that's
that
Big Boss Man.
Man.
I'm like, wait, that's the dude from the action figure. Why does he look like this? And I see McFoley with he had a Dude Love action figure, and I see the same guy with Mankind. I'm like, whoa, like what's going on here? And that's what really got me into it. When my cousin came over, my other cousin came over and was like, yeah, you ever watch wrestling? I'm like, I've heard that word before. I don't know what it is. And he just turns the TV on, and then my mom got mad. And I'm like, all right, whatever.
Anything else? Anything else?
Uh,
Evolution. My biggest worry about Evolution is slowly coming true.
the Bella Twins are not on the official poster that was released today.
Not on the official poster. Nia Jax.
But the biggest rumor is that that's the main event will be Ronda versus Brie Bella. I mean, Nikki Bella, not Brie.
So just a series of tack on matches.
I guess they're just trying to do like a a dream match thing.
A woman
Also, shouts to
celebration.
WWE for in the commercial for it. They did a whole past, present, and future. Past? No, it was like then, now, forever, something like that. The then was Stephanie McMahon in 2000.
God damn it.
The now was Stephanie McMahon at WrestleMania last year, and then the future was I think Alexa Bliss or someone. Like, why is Stephanie there 2 times? Like, damn it, Steph, take yourself out of
You
these
know,
things.
she's the top of the
Take yourself out.
You
of
know,
these.
because you remember when she was women's champion and she didn't really know how to wrestle, and then all of a sudden she showed up at SummerSlam against Brie Bella, somehow learned wrestling moves.
It's been a
Yeah.
few years. It's been a few years since she actually wrestled between that time.
Wrestled.
She wrestled at WrestleMania.
She also wrestled her father.
Yeah.
Oh, when this nigga choked the shit out of her.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like from the Brie Bella match. It's like before
Just
that,
like Bella.
it before
I
that
want
there
that
was
to
some
be-
it was some time between that. Yeah.
Yeah, but I really don't want to see Stephanie wrestle anymore.
I just want to
If
see
she
Stephanie.
wrestles like she wrestled against Brie Bella at SummerSlam,
Yeah, that'll be
I'm good.
cool. But if she's
I want to see Shane McMahon back on TV.
Oh man, he said he was gonna take a leave of absence.
Yeah, man. He gotta heal himself up so he can come back and jump off or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he, has everything going on right now. Like, oh, I'm gonna still make a hernia. I'm gonna still wrestle this match. Know what I mean, I'm not gonna give him my spot. Shit, me give him my spot. Shit, boy.
It's still crazy to be that fucking Jericho is gonna be the backup plan at that WrestleMania match against Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens.
But then Shane is like, you know what?
He's
Even if I
he's like,
shit
no, man.
myself,
He's like, no, man. I'll be okay for that. It's like, how the hell
That
you wasn't
man.
cleared?
like,
That
how are
man-
you okay?
That man was gassing during WrestleMania.
Nigga, he was dead
He
already.
was dead. Like, my boy was going in there like Snake going into the microwave in MGS4.
Yeah.
It was that bad. Like, he's in there with diverticulitis, a hernia.
It wasn't that bad with Snake. Yeah.
He's going in a fucking microwave.
Yeah.
You ever crawled in a microwave? Split screen with music in the background?
You ever put an action figure in the microwave and see what happened, nigga?
It was the greatest moment in gaming.
I mean, Jared posted that picture of a dude who microwaved his microwave. Like, what? Why? Yeah,
He died.
It blew the fuck up. Yeah,
And he died.
he microwaved his microwave and it blew
It
the fuck up.
exploded and he died.
So I'm gonna read this tweet and you guys are gonna tell me who's it from. Ready? Just got mistaken for Goldberg at Denny's this morning. I've never been so insulted.
Nas.
Hashtag who's next?
Nas.
You think Nas got mistaken for Goldberg?
Hey, bald head and got the fucking facial hair. That's all I know, nigga. Yeah,
Dave?
that is Stone Cold.
Dave?
I'm trying to think who was a Stone Cold copycat. I mean, a Goldberg copycat.
Oh,
Both of you
Carl
just said the
Anderson.
answer. No, both of you just said the answer.
What?
I said both of you just said the
Stone
answer.
Cold?
Yes, Stone
Oh,
Cold.
Stone Cold. Right.
Stone Cold got confused for Goldberg at Denny's. I've never been so insulted. Stone Cold. It's funny because I think that was what WCW was going for in the whole Goldberg look. Yeah, I think they said that in
Yeah.
It's
the
funny.
Monday Night War that if they looked at Stone Cold somewhere else and they would see that guy in WCW, they would think it's the same person.
But like that's the thing though, like Goldberg, they were two completely different people in the
That's
ring.
funny. Like that mentality actually worked for me in that case. I had WWF Warzone on the N64, and one of my sister's friends came over and saw me playing that, and then he came for my birthday and gave me a Goldberg statue because he thought it was the guy from the Warzone cartoon. Yeah, so yeah, and I was like, at the time I had no idea who Goldberg was, but I knew who Stone Cold was. So now I knew who Goldberg was after not knowing who he was because of the statue. Just like he didn't know who the fuck Stone Cold was until he saw it like years later. Like, okay, this is weird. But who's this guy? What is WCW?
Yeah.
And then somebody else got me a WCW ring for that Christmas too, and I had Bret Hart. I'm like, who's Bret Hart?
Oh, you watched it after he left. Yeah.
Yo, here's the thing. I'm like the whole time I knew of Bret Hart, but when I saw him, I had no idea. Like I knew he was a WWE at the time, at one point, but it
It's
took
funny.
me until like I want to say like 5 years after the Attitude Era to know that he was a main event guy because I didn't think he was a main event guy.
That boy was in his 40s in the main event. I didn't know Stone Cold was 38 when he retired in 03.
37?
38.
Oh, he said okay.
I didn't know that.
He left earlier than he wanted to. He still
Yeah.
he said he had a different way of going out, but he took that.
That happened here in New Jersey too when he broke his neck.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think that's it for
Yeah, we could wrap it up.
the show.
Like a used condom. Flush that shit down the toilet. Where the theme song? Play the theme song.
Yeah, so
DJ,
that's
play
it
that
for
shit.
this week. Other
I said
events
put-
going on this weekend. Triple Mania Saturday night.
Alberto Del Rio ain't showing
Alberto
up
Del Rio
because-
pulls out because he didn't get paid.
Yeah. You know, Mexico.
So we'll see. I'll probably talk about that show next. I'm gonna watch it.
I ain't
Depending
watching
if
that
if it's too late, I can't because I have to be at the arena. At
When
10
you
morning.
made me watch that, well, not made me, yo. We
Josh.
just happened to be on. Was it? I thought that was a year after when Josh had watched it.
No, I thought Josh. I
I
know
don't
Josh.
know.
I know I watched it in 2015. No, it was 2014.
Oh,
I think I talked
that
about
was
it,
the
and then
one that
Josh.
Josh.
Yeah, that was the one we watched. Yeah,
He's like,
we
yeah,
watched
that's
the
what
20.
I was like, I got so mad just watching that, yo, because that whole thing was just
Yeah,
fucking stupid to
it's
me.
a different world over there.
hmm
A different. It's a
Because here's the thing, yo, they started. No, fuck it, yo. I'm ending the theme song now.
All
No,
right, go ahead.
this is real shit.
Got the shoe
Here's the
promo.
thing, because when we were watching that, they specifically said on commentary, this is their first event being broadcast in English.
Yeah.
But when they had the multi-man tag team match and they just had niggas sliding outside the ring and other motherfuckers randomly coming in, if that's their first event that they broadcasting in English, they don't bother to mention, oh, the reason why they just able to come in like that is because they. Here's the thing, because I ended up watching like a Shakara event, like
Lucha Rules tag.
yeah, yeah, it's like exiting the ring is just as good as a tag.
Mm-hmm.
That's all they would have had to say, and that crap would have made sense to me, and I somewhat would have accepted that tag
Yeah, it's
team
not
match a little bit
accessible.
more.
It's not accessible. It's not accessible
All
to
right,
outside audience.
while y'all talk about this in the show, I'm gonna go take a shower. Okay.
Okay. There goes that. Dave goes to shower. But yeah, it wasn't accessible. Now they
stay-
have English commentary, which they do for Twitch.
I'll stay on the
It's
call
terrible.
though. I'll be right back.
Like they do terrible commentary for Twitch. Like they're lost, but they kind of explain everything. But before it was just like, whatever.
Oh,
Why
then
did
I had to deal with that whole thing with that fucking hair versus mask versus hair versus whatever the fuck
Get
steel
it
cage match. Shit made no sense to me.
Get it again. I think.
That shit, like, that crap made like. Why the fuck wasn't it like? I don't know, man. Just if other motherfuckers was escaping the cage, why the hell didn't they just make it? I don't fucking know, yo. That whole match is
Too much to wrap around.
retarded, yo.
It is a mess, but it's fun sometimes. I mean, I haven't been watching it in months, but I always try to catch Triple Mania. I always try to catch Triple Mania and War of the Titans. I had to translate that in English because I wasn't about to say that in Spanish and blow your mind. But yeah, those are like two of the shows I try to watch, especially Triple Mania. I watched Triple Mania last year, and I still haven't seen Mayweather, McGregor, which was on the same night. So, but I hope it doesn't end too late this year because I gotta go to work on Sunday. So we'll see.
All right,
And it's on
so
Twitch too.
Nah, yeah.
Yeah,
Now I can play
we'll
the
see you
song.
guys. Yeah,
Yeah.
another car crash.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys next Thursday. We'll talk about more shit, and I'll probably talk about AAA, and then we'll talk about some MMA shit, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any MMA this weekend. probably
There's
is.
always MMA.
Yeah. Well, we'll see you guys next Thursday.
Yeah.
Go heal somebody and PayPal me $2. That'd be great. I'll drop my link in the bottom, in the link below.
I'll give you exclusive Snapchat.
Yeah, you get my premium Snapchat. Give me $2 and I'll give you my premium Snapchat. It's just my chest, my man breast, or get something
I'll
from my
give you the
Amazon
link
wish
to
list.
my Patreon, Kickstarter.
Yeah, you'll get a nice
PayPal.
photo set of me eating a cheeseburger
Yeah,
in low
food
quality
porn,
lighting.
food
See,
porn.
I mean, yeah, totally. It'll turn you on. I promise.
No.
Yeah. We'll see you next Thursday. Go heal somebody.
Yeah.
Get the Black's premium Snapchat because he's gonna be eating snacky snacks. And
Yeah.
it'll turn everybody on. Except
Yeah.
me, of course.
Yeah, man. Or
Get
give you
Snapchat.
diabetes, whichever one.
Yeah, you'll get
Osmosis
diabetes.
and shit. That's how
Yeah.
osmosis works, right?
And that's how, yeah,
Yeah.
that's how we'll fund ourselves
All
to
right.
do this new change.
See you next
See you
week.
next week. We need premium Snapchats, D Black. Maybe make